I'm Janet Decay the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory the Monkey.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout!
Friday nights on Facebook Live.
Well, that was interesting.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right. Hey guys, wanted to share some eBay sales from the weekend. It is today, what is today? November 22nd. It's a Sunday of 2020. And yeah, my sales are actually down by like $1,000. I think on eBay it said down 30%, but my sales are still steady. So it's not bad, but it's not super awesome. But I'm grateful for the sales regardless. So we'll start with this little guy. He sold for $18. This is a Goebel Hummel, a little dachshund figure. And yeah, 18 plus shipping for that little guy. And actually, I'm going to stop this and change the settings on my camera. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I changed the settings. So, okay, this little thing, I bought this last spring at a Marshall store for maybe $8. It sold for $29.99 with free shipping. Let's see if it'll focus. It's the brand is Luna Nort. This is Druzy quartz. It's gold plated. It's a pretty little necklace. $29.99 with shipping included. Not bad. And then I've got a couple bags here. This is a Coach Legacy Janice, I believe is the model. It's a brown leather bag, I think from the 90s. This sold for $41 something with shipping included, and it's a little on the old side, a little beat up, but it's still a nice leather bag. And I think I've got this at a thrift store for between $5 and $10. This I picked up just a few days ago. This is a Dooney and Burke vintage bag from the 90s. It even has the little brass tag there. It has that nice big logo. It's the all-weather leather. And it's a nice heavy leather handbag. It has a little bit of wear on the edges, but it's nice and clean regardless. And I paid $3.99 for this at a thrift store. The pricing's all over the place when I look at bags because if someone's a little more knowledgeable, they'll put this purse at a thrift store for like $40, you know, and then I wouldn't buy it because it's way too much for me. But $3.99, and I put it online for $75 with shipping included. If this was in better shape, I would try for $100 or more, but because I had that little bit of wear on the edges, I thought $75 was fair. It's a very nice bag. Okay, and I have a bunch of auction lots. They're from the late 90s, early 2000s. It's Girl Scouts and Brownies, various patches. It has the sashes with all the different patches and stuff. I put these on auction, starting it at $15 with free shipping. It went up to $36 with shipping included, and there's not much to them. They're going to be easy to ship out. I had some stuff here just kind of sitting around, and I decided to do some lots rather than trying to piece everything out individually. And whoever bought these lots, I think they'll enjoy going through them, and maybe they can piece them out and resell stuff. That's fine. These are some Monster High dolls. There's 13 of them total. Some of them are in great shape. Some might be missing their hands. Some might be missing their shoes or accessories. 13 of them. I started the auction at I think $35 with shipping included. They sold for $77. So $77 for a lot of the Monster High dolls. If I see these at thrift stores in those baggies, like in the toy section for a couple bucks, I'll pick them up. And over time, I had a bunch of them, and I'm like, I should just lot these up. And some Monster High fan will really like them. They can play around with that. Same with the doll clothes. I had so much of that sitting around that was left over from other toy lots I bought to resell. This is a little pack of Ken doll clothes. This sold for $14 with shipping included. It's really lightweight, and it has some vintage pieces in there. Here's a Barbie lot, 1960s through the 1980s, little Barbie doll outfits. And this went for, I believe, $28 and something with shipping included. So those are my lots so far. I have a few other auctions that are ending soon, so I hope those sell too. I don't do auctions most of the time. Most of my things are buy it now. Like this one was a buy it now. This is from GM. This is a GM employee pin. I don't know if that'll focus. Hold on. Woo! It's trying. There it goes. It's a carriage pin, GM Fisher. So that's an employee pin, and it has real rubies. It is gold. There's like a little bit of gold in there. And that went for $36.
So I have a really crazy story, but it's real and it's really, really cool.
Do tell.
Yeah. So as you know, we resell and we go to thrift stores and look for unique things. And sometimes we do look through the art stuff. So let's rewind about 5 years ago. I was shopping at the Medina, Ohio Goodwill, looking through the art and the framed pictures and stuff. And I found a picture for about $4. And I thought it was cool. It was signed and numbered, and it looked very unique. So here's the picture. There's probably a glare on it. But this is the picture, and it's, in quotations, it says Notorio, 9 out of 11. And it's like a screen print. And it looks like it was framed by the artist. And I'm not going to say the artist's name just yet. But, yeah, they custom framed it. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. For $4, I'm going to grab it. And for a while, I kept it. And I was going through stuff here around the house. And I thought, well, you know, we're not really hanging this picture up. I don't know if it really matches anything. Maybe I'll part with it. I'll look the artist up to see what it's worth. Well, the artist's name is Patty Palazzo. Patty Palazzo owns a t-shirt printing company called Punk Masters, and she lives out in Los Angeles. And there's more to it. She's also the artist for Duran Duran. She's done like the graphics and stuff for their albums, for their website. So she works with the band Duran Duran doing art for them. How cool is that? And if you look at this print, it looks like, you know,
Duran Duran.
like Duran Duran-ish, like kind of like 80s, you know.
And the name of it's Notorio.
Notorio.
Like Notorious, the album with the song Notorious.
Notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like, you know, Japanese writing there. It looks like in katakana, but it's just very unique. So how I got in touch with her, I put this on eBay and I was trying to figure out how much this would even be worth. And I had no idea. I thought, well, I'll aim high because it looks like it's very limited, hard to find. And she's an artist and she may have a following. There might be a lot of Duran Duran fans out there. So I randomly picked like, okay, $1,200. Well, I get a message on eBay a couple days after I listed it. So this was a couple weeks ago. It's now Thanksgiving Day 2020. And she messaged me asking how I got this. You know, because originally this was at her family's home. Her mom and dad still live in Ohio. She grew up in Akron, Ohio, in the Akron area. And I guess this was a piece that went missing. And I told her my story that I found this at a Goodwill about 5 years ago. So she wrote me back, because I did say if you want the piece back, I would love to send it to its rightful owner, because I was like, wow, the artist actually messaged me on eBay, and it sounded like, for sentimental reasons, she really wanted this picture back. So I said, yeah, I can send it to you. I'll take the listing down, you know, no problem at all. So, yeah, she offered to cover shipping, which is really sweet. I'm not going to charge her for shipping. But what are the odds you put up an art piece on eBay and the actual artist contacts you wanting it back? I mean, I've never had a situation like that happen before.
I have.
You have, really?
Yeah, I can maybe add my story to this one a little differently, but yeah.
Okay, we'll do that separately.
It was me more directly messaging the artist, just out of, you know, out of curiosity to see if I could, you know, get any background on a certain painting. And like I said, I think I have all the correspondence and emails somewhere, and and I know I scanned a picture or took a photograph of it, so I can put my little story together. We can maybe have a back-to-back reuniting artists and their artwork.
So I am just like, it's not a big deal to me that I am not able to sell this because I paid $4 for it. I'm not out anything. I'm gonna ship it to her, and I think, like, if I had an item that had sentimental value and someone found it in a Goodwill, somehow it was donated by mistake or something, and then you find it and you get to talk to that person and they offer to send it back, I think that's really cool. You know, sentimental is priceless. So yeah, thank you, Patty, and we're hoping we can interview her, maybe a Zoom meeting later on, but she seems like a really cool lady, and her Punkmaster site is cool, all the neat t-shirts she designs. So there's my little story. Woohoo!
Rolling and action.
All right, let's see how the turkey's looking. It smells good already. Oh. Let's see, about 3 more hours to go. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hopefully you guys stay safe, eat lots of yummy food, and we'll see you on our next live show. Bye. Mwah.